this is the last time. Got it? I'm here to tell you. I just want to recall the events after coming to Bangalore. I came to Bangalore. My husband took the rental house already at the end of this street. Got it? And there was no kitchen. In that place, there was no kitchen. And it is not the house for the family. It's for the bachelors. Or only, if you are going for work, you can stay in that place. And that too if your office is having canteen facility and all, because that house is not having the kitchen at all. And so that we were waiting, within a month we got this house, and close to the house where we lived nearly 4 years ago. Till 2021 we were here, 3702 9th Cross 13th D Main, HAL 2nd Stage, Indiranagar, Bangalore. Got it? And now we are here. And I was interested to talk about many things, and that's why I'm telling you again. I had 1,000 issues after coming to Bangalore. Everywhere there was a guy who was giving lot of troubles, and no one is there to question him. Let me tell you very clearly. Already, I came here that, we were staying in that house. That house is located at the end of this street. And as I told you, there was no kitchen, nothing. And we are intended to shift from that house to another place. And for your information, that's the reason I did not go to the bank. I did not update the address the very next moment. After coming to Bangalore, I did not go to the bank. The very first month I did not go to the bank, because if I go and apply for the ATM card, then I need to update everything. My Aadhaar card was having the address, that is the address related to the apartment in ACS layout. Got it? So first thing is Aadhaar is not yet updated. Not now, I'm talking about the past. It was not updated last year in May. And when you talk about passport, that was also expired. In 2022, passport was expired. And then ATM card was also expired in the same year, 2022. So I was using only UPI and I had lot of troubles. I asked my husband to pay the money twice. In Nykaa, he paid the amount. I bought one perfume, perfume I think. And I couldn't pay the money through UPI. So my husband paid. I called my husband at that time. He was at office or somewhere, and he paid. And in West Side, I told him about it several times. It was not accepting it. The payment was not accepted by using the UPI mode. So after facing two embarrassing moments, I have decided to apply for the ATM card. But for that, I need the address verification, ID verification, everything will be there, right? So at first I have applied for the Aadhaar card renewal, then passport renewal. So after getting, in the meanwhile we came to this house. The rental agreement was also completed. So with that, I have applied for the renewal of Aadhaar, renewal of passport. Now after completing the Aadhaar renewal, after updating the address over there, I went and applied. Instead of getting the address form, I got that KYC form. I filled everything. I have updated the KYC last year. Can you get the point? They cannot deny the fact. I have the checkbook because along with ATM card, I got the passport, and also I have the record of the tracking record. I have pasted and I have the digital copy. Soft copy is there. Because I was tracking on everyday basis. I went and applied for it after facing the issue with UPI. Now I asked them to disable UPI. It's giving a lot of troubles. And it's not allowing me to pay the money, and it's rotating. It's simply processing it. You know, when it is getting downloaded, the image will be rotating in a circular motion, and after that the payment was not happening. That's the message from the vendor side. Then after coming back to my house, my money was deducted twice or thrice. Just imagine. Why should I have to use the UPI? Why should I have to face this problem? If I go to the bank, you paid, it's your responsibility. You paid it. You have to check with the vendor. And vendor is the auto driver. Where do I search? And the face is different and the auto wallet was different. And the money was deducted twice. And I paid him third time by cash. So I paid thrice. I did not pay. It was deducting it on its own. And when I called the UPI and I raised the ticket also, and they need the statements from both sides and all, they are demanding the payment receipts, everything. Now I can provide. Where do I search that particular driver and all? Why should I have to face, I paid 100 rupees, say 100 or 200, I don't even remember. I just imagine I paid 150 means. Why should I have to break my head up on something? That is not even my fault. And then I applied for ATM card where KYC was updated, make a note very clearly. And I was there with my husband. He's the joint account holder, so I asked him to be with me. We filled the form, we were there, and we submitted the form. And then the ATM card was sent back to the bank from post office. I was waiting here on everyday basis. I was tracking the consignment number, and all of a sudden, I thought that it's reached here. It's saying that it has been reached to this post office. So I was waiting that waiting for that, thinking that they will come and deliver it. But that lady was saying a lie. She did not knock my door. She did not say anything. And when I asked about it, she said that she was checking with the tenant in the ground floor. And she said that she had no idea about the name Kirutika. You know what? I bought a gulab jamun for her. I introduced myself as a new tenant. I gave her the sweet and introduced myself. I was doing everything with manners, with affection, with kindness. And that lady said that she doesn't know about the name. At least she could say that, right? There is some new tenant is there. You can check with the person in the first floor. And after this reply, they sent it back to the bank and I paid extra 180 rupees to get the ATM card. You know about it. Eh? And along with the checkbook for your information. And the checkbook is printed with this particular address for your information. So it is not at all possible if the bank is saying that KYC was not updated. While applying for the gold loan, the old address was there. And under my father's name, my spouse's name was printed. Now if you have the option like this / guardian, parents, guardian, spouse, then the name is there. And obviously it's going to fetch the name that is related to all three names. But it is totally wrong, no? If you separately fetch the name under spouse name, just imagine father's name, my spouse name was there. So awkward, disgusting, clumsy. And for your information, the system, the program cannot give any sort of wrong information. If the program is written in a proper way, it's not at all possible at first, because it is the nationalized bank. It is one of the well-known nationalized bank in India, having the pan-India presence. If it is nationalized, of course it is. Then, do you think that the bank, which is dealing with crores, millions and billions, going to have this sort of program, going to fetch the wrong data? It's not going to happen at all. No way. Because if you submit any project, see, if you are a person, if you are a bank giving the project to me, means I'm going to listen to you, going to note down each and every requirement, and every time I'm going to create the report. So then you are going to sit with me, you are going to say that no, this is what I want, this is how I, in future if I want to include this one, what will be the case, how do I add that, how do I modify this, everything will be there. So the finalized report will be like, you are paying me, you are not going to leave me without any payment. And if I get, just imagine if someone is getting paid for that work, they have the responsibility to finish the project as the way you want. And if you are paying for me, then you have to give all your inputs. If you don't say that, I'm not going to write that program. But I can also give the suggestion. Say here, they are putting the name next to parents / guardian / spouse name. So I am putting my name here. The name is given, that is my spouse name. So when it is fetching the information to next page, the spouse name is there. If it is fetching the name parents / guardian / spouse, if it is fetching that parent's name out of that parent's name, if it is fetching the name of my spouse close to father's name, let me tell you what you have to do. You need to make the drop down box. You give the options, 3 options under drop down box. Only one box, that is called as drop down box, list box. There you have to add 3, parents, guardian, spouse. So when you are entering the first thing, whether it is parents or guardians or spouse, you choose one out of 3 and then you write the name. So when you fetch the thing in the next page, it's going to fetch the name according to what you have mentioned on the left side. If you put slash, obviously it's going to fetch any name and it's going to add that name under any name in the next page. Father's name or spouse name or guardian's name. You shouldn't have to have this record, right? I mean, this sort of idea. Slash means three names. I mean, three relatives are there. Parents, guardians, spouse. So you are putting one name just next to it and you are fetching in the next page, father's name separately it is there, spouse name is there, and it's fetching my spouse name under father's name. That's totally wrong. It's so disgusting at first. So this is what I would like to tell you. If I am the banker, if I have to give the job to someone, I am going to sit with him. Or my, someone in the team, admin team will be there. If I give the details, I demand something like this. The page should be like this. I'm going to enter each and everything. So, after writing the program, the report will be executed. Report is simply a printout. Say if you are putting the account number, get the profile should be printed, it should be printed. Fetch the record related to the account number, it will be fetched. And also there is a machine giving three options, print, reprint, something like that. It shouldn't be like that only. It shouldn't be like that, because if you say print, I could understand what is the meaning of print. But if you are giving the option, if it is directly getting into the page to choose the option, say how many months transactions, getting into the print page. How many months, how do I know that print, reprint means what? What is that reprint? What is that reprint? See, print is the option. I'm going to give the print. It's giving the options, print, reprint, and something was there. I could understand what is the meaning of print. But reprint means what? What am I going to reprint? Why do you want to make things complicated? Because, people, they really don't want to do it. They really want to do it at home. I don't have to do it. I just don't need that. But everywhere the passbook is required. They demand the passbook with the last 3 months statements. So what is the option? What should I do? Shall I take the printout and get the signature from the person, or shall I go to the bank, get it printed and get the signature? What do you want me to do? And why do you want to complicate things? Print, reprint, instead of providing those options, at first give the option to choose the language, get into the page, put the account number, or simply if it is diagnosing the barcode and getting the account number and all on its own, then ask the customer custom date. It's there now in the last website. Web browser was having many good options. It's like, it's going to ask you, do you want to see, or do you want to take the printout, or do you want to download it? Nice options, no? Do you just want to look at it? Just go for it. Or do you want to take a printout? Go for it. Do you want to download? Go for it. Those nice options are there in the same bank website. At first they had a very beautiful format. Was having clear-cut information everywhere. Was so clear. Now it is all, it's kind of, everywhere it is scattered and it's not having the organized to look at first. So for your information, the bank is giving one facility where you can keep the passbook and you can choose the print option. But instead of leading the customer to choose someone, why do you want to have a lot of people at the bank? The manpower is really not required. Only, the people are not, you don't have to keep them when you are feeding the right data. You just allow the people to choose the option, choose the language. After that, what do you want to print? You give the option. At first you ask us to insert it. We will insert it. You diagnose the barcode. If after recognition, you give the option. Choose what do you want to print. Give the options, no. Custom date, last 3 months. What do you want? If you give the options to the customer, customer is having all the knowledge, but the system is giving print, reprint means what is that a reprint? So what is the meaning of that? How do I know that? Reprint is printing it again, but other than that I don't find any meaning in this. I don't find any meaning in this. Print, reprint means printing it. Reprint means what? Again you are printing it. Why are you leading the customer into many complicated options? Why are you leading? Why are you giving this sort of confused options and all? I'm not confused, but you are making me to think of it. What is that? And when I ask someone in the teller service, the teller is saying that there is a lady sitting over there, you just go and give that. Why should I have to? If the machine is doing the work, then why the person is required? If it is automatically going to print out, if it is automatically, scanning the barcode, scanning the things, and it's going to print everything automatically, then what is the requirement of the manpower over there? Why should I have to tell her? I'm educated, you give me the right option, no? Print means it's going to print. Reprint means what am I going to reprint? You give the option, first to choose the language, then after getting into another page, ask us to put the passbook. After scanning the barcode, recognizing the the account number, you just ask me, what do you want to print? Last 3 months statement or custom date? It's so nice, no? Why do you want to have a print, reprint? Who is going to have the idea of reprint and all? What do you want me to do? Can you give me the job so that I can be a CEO and make things quite easy rather than beating around the bush? Why do you want to have 3, 4 in front of the bank? Why do you want to keep them? You just put 4 folders, challan box, 4 folders for withdrawal, for this, for that. That's it. Oh my God. You don't have to keep the people over there. You just have to keep the folders over there where you can, or else, some sort of kiosk, 4 kiosk, keep 4 kiosk. And state that here you will get this challan. Put your number, take it. It's the fine thing. It can be customized and it will be quite easy. Why do we have to make things complicated? And why do we have to wait? Or why do we have to require the help of someone? We don't need that. Of course, just imagine the old days. And it's like, as I told you, if you are in your town, you know about everyone. Everyone. The banker, the tahsildar, the postman, everyone. Of course, it will be like this. One among them turned out be a father or a mother of your friend. That's the great point when you are in a small town. When you are getting into the big cities, you will get all sort of nonsense like this. I mean, I'm not here to complain or to blame someone. Everyone is doing the great job, but it's not required. You keep the folders or kiosk. Say that I'm here to give this to you. And one person, if at all, if there are people